Governor Maura Healey swore in Ed Augustus as Secretary of Housing and Livable Communities. 22 News State House reporter Ellen Fleming has some of his priorities in this new role.
Massachusetts is in the midst of a housing crisis, but now the state has someone in charge of overseeing the needs of the Commonwealth. Former city manager of Worcester, Ed Augustus, was sworn in yesterday. This comes after Healey filed legislation in March creating the new position. The legislation separated the Department of Housing and Community Development and the Executive Office of Housing and Economic Development and created its own secretariat. Augustus spoke on the growing need of housing, saying that it is immediate, but did not get into many specifics. He did say that the administration is working on finding unused state land that could be turned into housing, something Healey said during her inaugural address. Housing has been a topic of discussion this week at the State House, first with housing advocates speaking before the Joint Committee on Housing. The Homes Act was pushed, which would seal eviction records in certain cases. And a rally was held yesterday outside the State House for rent stabilization and foreclosure protections. Now, Lieutenant Governor Kim Driscoll has said the state needs to create 200,000 housing units to close the gap in Massachusetts. And when it comes to the emergency shelter program, Augustus said expanding that program is a priority of his. Secretary Augustus is the first housing secretary in more than 30 years. Working for you at the State House in Boston, Ellen Fleming, 22 News.